guess it was just stuff that I was used to or something.
It doesn't sound like the boss was doing shit.
Because it was like the hardest secret boss I had to fight was the one in Chapter 3. That took me like over 100 tries. Chapter 4 one was also really hard. That took me like 20-ish. It was on the same level as the Chapter 2 secret boss, which I knew took me a couple of tries, but sure as shit was not incredibly hard. But I think it's like because I just really stacked myself what I could do or what I had on my equipment once I realized what the boss was all about. Like when I died the first time, I was like, okay, in that game you're doing the Toho bullet pattern, dodge the thing, and if you get close to a bullet, you'll get magic power, which you can spend on heals and all that jazz.
Yeah.
When I was fighting that boss, it was just like after I almost beat it the first time, I was like, okay, now that I know what I'm in for, this is not a dodging kind of boss. Yes, you cannot get hit, but there's no grazing the bullet. It's just don't get hit or you got hit. So I was like, if dodging is not a thing, I'm equipping all the heaviest armor I have. So in case I do get hit, it'll hopefully not be that bad. And that helped out a lot. And I think that's what made it so much easier is because I had the full party there, and I could use items, and yeah, I could just live through it.
Cool.
But a lot of other people are going gaga for the secret boss. I'm like, she's all right. It sucks because it's like, Toby already said, it was like, this is the last secret boss. There's not going to be a secret boss, there's not going to be a secret boss that gets you the thing for the side quest anymore. After Chapter 5, I was like, this is the last secret boss? Okay. It was surprising, and she was hard. It's just, alright, I guess we're done. It's not a bad thing. It's like, so it's one of those things where it's like, everybody else is enjoying it, and you're just like, yeah, it's alright. Everybody's like, dude, you don't like this new Mountain Dew flavor? I'm like, it's alright. I mean, I'll drink it. I drank the whole... I didn't sip at it. I drank the whole thing. Don't get me wrong. I drank the whole thing.
What do you mean you don't like this dirty dew?
But if you're saying, do you want a second glass? I'm like, no, I'd rather just have the guy that I just fought before this chapter. You can give me a glass of that. I'll do that again. I'll do that again. Hands down.
Oh, yeah. Evo's happening right now, isn't it?
By the way, Evo is happening in Las Vegas.
I thought Street Fighter 6 was $70 for some reason.
It's the PS4 version.
Well,
No, it's $70. It probably has the Fighter's Pass built into there or whatever.
Under Night in Birth to Sicily. That's a mouthful.
Under Night in Birth is all you need to say if you're trying to talk to somebody about it.
Okay. Invincible Versus.
Capcom Fighting Collection's a good one.
Right, so the one podcast I listen to that I expect to hear a bunch of like good takes on fighting games. I've been waiting for them to talk about Invincible Versus because they had some opinions about the beta and everything, the alphas that we're going through. And then they got sponsored by it. So for like 3 weeks, they were just saying like, and thank you to Invincible Versus for sponsoring the podcast. So I'm like, oh, I'll never hear about them talk about this game.
Probably not.
And I've yet to hear them even mention anything about the game. So I'm like, that might be more telling. That might be more telling.
That might be a little more telling.
I kind of hate that they got sponsored by them. Like, go get that bag. Go get that bag.
Go get that bag.
But, like, God damn it.
Capcom Fighting Collection. Everybody loves Tekken 8.
Tekken 8. What is in the Capcom?
It's got Darkstalkers. I see the Darkstalkers characters. Sorry, you're downloading something. You told me it doesn't work when you're downloading something.
Pause that. Okay. We got Puzzle Fighter.
Yep. 10 most popular arcade games in one
Street
epic
Fighter,
collection.
Darkstalkers, Cyberbots, and Red Earth.
Scroll down. We'll probably have a thing right there.
All right, so Darkstalkers, Night Warriors, Darkstalk. What the fuck?
Vampire Survivor, Vampire Savior,
No,
Vampire Hunter,
Savior,
Hyper
not
Street Fighter
Survivor.
2,
God damn it.
Super Puzzle Fighter, Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix is actually really good. I told you about that one last time. Never heard of Cyberbots and never heard of Red Earth.
Apparently, Red Earth is the first. This is the first time it's ever.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Darkstalkers.
I've heard. I don't like Darkstalkers.
Hey, man.
It's too fast for me. Tekken 8.
Everybody loves Tekken 8, man.
Is this the one where Yujiro? No. Yes, this is the one where the Baki character is coming in. Isn't it? They announced. I think they announced like the dad from Baki, Yujiro Hanma, is coming to Tekken 8.
That's funny.
That's because Street Fighter 6 got Tifa.
Mm-hmm. They had to. They had to do something.
Grand Blue Fighting.
Yep. They just announced
Guilty Gear Strive.
because it's EVO. They just announced id from Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is going to be added to Rising.
Mhm.
They just added another character to Blaze Blue Central Fiction, which has been out for 12 fucking years. They finally added. I don't know how.
I own this game. What the fuck?
They finally put in the last of the legendary 6 heroes that they talk about in the lore all the time, which she shouldn't be able to because she was split into a bunch of different things and fucking a bunch of other things. But they're like, you know what? If we were going to add another character, and it's like, yes, technically that would be the character you would add.
Why it took 6 years. Or 12 years.
It only took 12 years.
Oh, I fucking $80.
$80. Look, dude, Mario Kart World is $80. This is $80. I would spend $80 on this.
Yeah,
in a
except
heartbeat.
The problem is that this probably needs a PS5 Pro to get anything above 30, most likely. With how this is looking, like, unless they are doing some witchcraft. Now, granted,
People can do witchcraft with
people
their
have done
thing.
witchcraft. I've seen it happen. I've seen Kojima, of all people, make Death Stranding 2 a beautiful looking game, run almost lock 60, even in the most intense sequences. I don't know how he did it, but also Death Stranding 2 is a very empty game. This is a full-on fucking city.
I think it'll be just fine, only because Red Dead Redemption
Now-
2 ran pretty darn well on a PS4.
Red Dead Redemption 2 ran like shit on a PS4, and I had a PS4 Pro.
I had a PS4 Pro as well, and it
Yeah.
ran great.
Yeah, you ever get into a gunfight?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I've never fired a gun in Red Dead Redemption 2.
I'm just saying,
Ever.
there are story sequences where that shit
I
gets
talked my way out of
that
every
shit,
situation.
That shit gets sub 20.
We were just playing 2 different games, man.
Apparently you were talking your sly little shit out of combat.
My Arthur Morgan just talking my way out of every situation.
So it is kind of dirty. I've been looking up some stuff. The 1 month of GTA Plus,
What the heck is GTA Plus?
it's their stimulus package for when you're playing online.
I
They
thought
give you-
online was not even with this
It's
yet.
not.
Okay, then.
But all right, so the 1 month trial of GTA Plus is started, and you get the 1 month for free. Yeah, but it auto renews. So whatever card you use to purchase GTA 6 with, if you forget to unsubscribe from GTA Plus, it's gonna keep charging you.
Yeah, that's the modern age where
No, but
everything you sign up for.
usually you have another thing where it's like, oh yeah, to do this you have to put a separate card in,
No,
even if it's
separate
this, no,
card-
no,
you're
even
using
if
a card,
they
though.
have a separate thing. They don't just use whatever you used to purchase this. You have to, most of the time, you have to put that information back in again and be like, oh, I am doing a free trial, and then you put no. This is just like, oh, I bought GTA 6. Oh, it came with a free trial. Okay, and then like, why am I getting charged $18 every single month? What the fuck?
Yeah, you just do more subscriptions than I do, I guess. So what's this exclusive shop that apparently you only get when you get the Phantom
Yeah,
edition?
apparently if you don't cough up the extra $20, it's you're not getting extra cars, you're not getting extra clothes. There are locations all over the city that's like, yeah, you're too poor to come in apparently, because you didn't pay extra $20 for us.
But what do you mean, like, new cars? I'm sure it's just some exclusive cars because it's the collector's edition, sure, but I'm sure there's other ways to just get other colors for cars, right?
No, you are a. I don't know,
Like,
but
that doesn't sound right.
they're saying is like, no, these cars will. I think these cars are only going to appear in your game if you gave us $20.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just an exclusive set of cars and colors, which is like, okay, they better be some damn good looking ones, or else I'm not gonna feel.
Did you like GTA Vice City? Because that's majority of what you're getting from this stuff.
Okay, then I'll be fine then. If
Yeah.
I don't get the Ultimate Edition.
I will most likely do it. I think it's dumb as shit giving them your money before it's out. the pre-order game
Yeah,
for a
just don't pre-order
digital.
then.
Yeah, I'm. Everyone at work that has been just so hyped, like, oh my god, I pre-ordered the expensive one right away. And it's like, oh, my bank account bounced because I have all my money in Venmo for some reason. Like, who the fuck are you? Anyway, dumb kids, because they're like, oh yeah, I pre-ordered it right away. It's like, good for you. Why are you pre-ordering a digital product? It's not like it's a pre-order that saves you a copy of the disc at the store to go pick up. It's a server code to allow you to download it.
Mhm.
You can't even download this shit like early. So you're still going to be, even if you pre-order, you're still going to be slamming the servers with everyone else that just bought it day one.
Including the people who buy the physical edition.
Yes, because the physical edition, no disc.
Yeah.
It is literally just a box on your shelf.
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck is going on? So
All
I will
kinds of
probably
shit.
buy that this year, but probably not. I'll like let it sit for a week before I try it.
If it's
Because
hype,
I'm gonna be still playing the games from September.
I'm gonna tell you right now how it's gonna go. That is what your game plan is going to be, and then after about 2 days,
Still gonna be playing Marvel
Two-
Wolverine.
2 days of people hyping the shit out of it. Going to Halo, by the way. 2
I
people
am a
hyping the shit
foreigner.
out of it. It's gonna take like 2 fucking days. People yapping about it. Be like, all right, I guess I'm playing GTA today. Anyway, when does this happen? Does it already happen?
July.
July.
End of July.
End of July. So
Hey,
we got
Erna,
some
how you
time.
doing? You're free. I guess you graduated. I guess. Congratulations.
What's up, Erna?
2 months until college.
2 months until college. Yay.
2 months of freedom.
All right. We
Get ready for SNES Naya.
if we are doing Halo, we're not doing Halo Campaign Evolved co-op.
Why not? Why would you not play the new thing on your stream thing, Mr. Streamer?
No, I will probably buy this and play it, but if we're going to ever go through the Halo games together, this is the
Not ready
worst
for
way to
SNES.
do it.
Why?
Both of us have to own a copy, even though it is
Zari
Couch
cursed
co-op.
like Elsa.
for couch co-op. You have to, everyone that is playing on the couch has to own a copy of Halo Combat Campaign Evolved, has to have their own PlayStation account, and has to have their own Microsoft Xbox account. Or I could just load up the Master Chief Collection on my Xbox, and you could just press start.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin's alright here. Yes, she is.
If,
I'm already probably gonna buy it because it's only that's the premium edition. The regular edition's like $40. So yeah, I'm gonna buy it. So who cares? So I have to log on to your PS5. I don't give a shit. Like you're whining like this stuff is like
no,
just started to
if
happen.
If we're gonna be doing couch co-op,
Question.
if we're gonna be playing Campaign Evolved, then I will get another TV in here, and you can bring your PC or whatever and do it that way. If we're just gonna be
Since
doing
both of you are PC
split
nerds.
screen, we could just do the version I already own right now.
What's
I'd
a
rather play the
5090?
new version than something I already played. Anyway, your
50,
question. What's that
5090 is a $3,000 graphics card. That graphics card that I installed in my PC is the one
My
step
cousin gave
below
me two.
a 5090. I got a 5080 for $1,600. Good for you. You got
You
two.
got two. You only need one for your PC. Why don't you send it over here to the States?
She doesn't have to. When does Resync come out?
Yeah.
Very
July.
soon. It's top of line
Technically,
graphics
no.
card.
Technically, if Arena wants to do the DLSS 6,
I didn't
She
tell him
would
I'm a
need
mobile
both.
gamer.
You didn't tell him you're a mobile gamer? Dang.
no, honestly, if you have two, like, I would love one, but I just bought a 5080, which if I did that,
You got a
then
5080. You're fucking fine, bro.
No, I would love a 5090 because the 5090 has the 32 gigs of RAM versus the 5080 has 16.
I got a 3040 or 3080. I can't remember what it was. I think it was 3080.
Anyway, sell them. You could probably get close to $8,000 for them.
Probably.
I
I
also
wish I
had
was
a
so looking
64
But no,
GB
I'd rather just
DDR5
play
from him.
Campaign Evolved. If I was going to play Halo again, nice. You even got RAM from him? Shit, girl. The heck? Mobile gamer getting all this fucking the most expensive parts of a PC for free?
I mean, maybe it was like your one friend that gave you the.
You're right. They
the-
just have a thing,
yeah.
and they're like, "No, we don't need this anymore. We get the 6,000."
Do you want these? I don't want it.
If you want,
it's like if I was
if you
gonna-
want to send me 64 gigs of DDR5, that would.
I'll take them. I'll take them.
You don't have a PC that has DDR5 chip. Neither do I. But I would.
Do
I
you-
need.
do you
I
know-
Need,
okay,
I need
gi-
to upgrade my PC.
Give me the specs of my motherboard right now, Snarf. I'd like to hear that.
All right. What is the CPU in your motherboard?
No. You said you knew it. Go ahead.
What is the CPU in your motherboard? If you're running a 3000 series card, you are probably not capable of using a DDR5 RAM. Go ahead. What's your CPU?
No. But I'm gonna need it if I get this 5090 though. Yeah, send them our way if you're not interested. No, I have played Halo in a numerous amount of times. Without campaign involved, yes, fine. Fire up Master Chief Collection, whatever. I'm just saying, if we're gonna play Halo, we got to start with Halo 1. Might as well play the fancy new one to see what's all about. You know what I mean? We get those extra missions for the prelude. We get to see how smooth it plays. Fucking, I'm gonna get it because it's not. If it was $70, I'd be like, okay, let me think about it.
What's more
Freaking
worth
$40 to
it?
$50,
Do I build
yeah.
my own or buy a pre-built?
I'll play Halo for that. Play Halo 1 for that.
If you already have 64 gigs of DDR5 and a 5090 Arena,
That is the most expensive part, I think.
all you would need is a CPU, a motherboard, and a power supply.
Yep.
A 5090, you're going to want a really big power supply, about 1,500 watts. That's only going to run you about $400. A good motherboard is probably going to run you about $400. And a decent CPU of that generation is probably going to run you about $600. So if you want to build a badass PC, you could probably get by with about $1,400 and have a pretty badass PC.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a Gothic 1 remake.
Repeat that.
Yep.
What
Keep
parts
talking
am
about it,
I
all right.
missing?
I almost forgot I was still playing The Adventures of Elliot because of all the Delta rooting and Star Foxing I've been doing.
You need motherboard, CPU, and power supply, and case,
And a case
and
to put it in.
and some hard drives.
Yeah, and you need a hard drive. I'd recommend a solid state drive. SSD.
NVMe.
I don't know
Why
what
would
that
you?
is.
Why would you go through a SATA connection when you could just do an NVMe connection, which is even faster and connects directly into the CPU cores?
Okay.
Okay, nerd. I only know of the hard drive and a solid state drive. Whatever you're saying right now is some new mumbo jumbo I've literally never heard about.
An NVMe is basically a solid state drive on crack.
So it's still a solid state drive.
Yes, but faster.
Okay then. Thank you.
All right, we're
So
playing
can I
Alchemist
make
Journey
my
of the Soul.
PC a
Oh,
desk?
we're gonna play Control.
No, I don't have that installed right now.
Can I make my PC a desk?
If you're Linus Tech Tips, sure.
You know, got
Or make
And
it
even then,
submerged in oil?
He had some issues with it. Submerged in oil is also, if you got time and money.
mm-hmm. No, but Star Fox. Oh, I can't even hear myself on this. Is this thing on?
Yes, the thing is on.
No, I thought Aaron. I was just guessing what I was saying. I see
Yeah.
this guy likes Fable.
What's on the gaming agenda
I
for
was gonna say,
X4
what's up?
streams?
We're working on Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Finally fired that up. For me, he's thinking either Control or what was the other game?
No, it's Control.
Okay, it's just Control. And Resynced was the beginning of July, so we gotta make sure that's in there somewhere. So you can fuck around in the
Resynced is not going to be a full LP. That's just going to be us. That's just going to be me messing around and then playing it on my personal time. I almost beat 007 First Light. I sat down the other day and just binged through that when I had my day off on Friday, and I got to the very end boss fight and the game crashed.
Ooh,
It's not fun.
that's no good.
But I would say it's really fun.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
really fun.
glad you're enjoying it.
All right, so we got Aether,
what
Ignis, Magnetic, Rusting, Transformative, Kinetic, and Acidic.
I
think
think
we need
maybe I was trying to get him to go through his Alan Wake 2 save file again, because we were talking about.
Okay,
skits
so
for that.
I've got a great idea for the skit for Alan Wake 2.
Okay,
All right,
let me
Ooh,
hear it.
medieval
get the camera.
science.
and we do a silhouette shot where it's very. Makes so much more sense if you play Control. We do a silhouette shot where it's, you know what a silhouette shot looks like, right?
Yes.
Okay, some people don't. Some people don't, and I gotta explain it. I was trying to explain this
you
to
know what a
the guys at work, and they're like, "What the fuck's a silhouette shot?" I was like, "Oh my god." Anyway, we do a
If you
silhouette
know what a
shot.
silhouette is, you're pretty sure you can extrapolate what a silhouette shot would be.
A silhouette shot, and I go to the corner store and I get a vape that looks like a cigarette. That way I can do the smoke without having to stick up my house. And I just monologue as I'm just dragging from this vape and just blowing smoke. And again, it would make so much more sense if you played Control. So we just got to figure out crazy monologues as we just do a silhouette shot.
If it has anything to do with my usual ramblings and stuff, I'm sure I can come up with something for you to say, especially for Alan Wake 2. There's a lot of things you can just ramble on about that. So Metroid Prime 4, Control, and then we were also thinking about going through either Chrono Trigger or Duke Nukem 3D.
Yeah, you said Chrono Trigger would be pretty easy to do. Why can't I pick anything up?
Are you holding the button down?
I was holding all the button. All right, where are the controls?
Respawn real quick.
Controls: jump, crouch, interact, whistle, rotate left, rotate right. Cast spell, inventory, cancel. That doesn't help me with the controls.
Interact
What
button.
I interact and I
Okay.
do this. I do this. I do this.
Pour something into.
Yeah, I can't get this into this.
Okay. You press all the buttons.
All right, I do that and do that.
No, just look at it and press all the buttons. There you go. Click the top of the thing to uncork it first. I would just chuckle.
Yeah, nothing.
Hmm.
So maybe we figure out something else later.
Maybe we gotta go talk to the annoying fairy first. But we were thinking Chrono Trigger, or we gotta go talk to the fucking door first. What were we
So
doing?
wait, what's the objective?
Thinking Chrono Trigger or Duke Nukem 3D, because he's never played Duke Nukem 3D, and I want him to play Duke Nukem 3D.
Take a key from the table and try unlocking the glove. We will need it to proceed.
Oh, that's how you interact with stuff. You gotta have a glove on, because it's dangerous, Snarf. Duh, we're fucking morons.
This is a co-op game with up to 4 people.
Interesting. Kevin, can you hold a controller?
You would need to be on a different PS5, I bet.
Why did you bring it up then?
Because it's interesting.
Because it's friend slop?
It's puzzles.
Puzzle slop. Now you look at that. Now you can do the thing.
Okay.
The tool of our trade.
Hold on, the glove will allow you use abilities to give it and buy the potions we make, alright?
Making up potions. This is where we brew them. But yes, Chrono Trigger should be really straightforward. And should only take us like 15, 20 hours. So maybe 3 big sessions at the most. I'm thinking at the least, maybe.
So we need Albedo and Ingrido.
Ooh, a Fable portal. It's so Fable. I can't even.
Okay. Can I just interact with something? No. Fuck it. God damn it.
I just want to make a baking soda volcano. Ellipses. Ooh, let's tease the plot. Tease the plot.
A-E-O-I.
A-E-I-O-U?
Sometimes why?
Sometimes why?
You never seen Reading Lions?
No, I know. I'm thinking of that Family Guy bit where they did that. It's like, sometimes why? He just shows up to the Val party, drunk or something like that, and it's like, oh, we're doing the meeting. It's like, yes, we sent the message out. supposed to be at 3. It's 4 now.
Find all clues to unlock
What is the
recipes.
indie game?
Where to do. Pour base liquid into the funnel, then add the enchanting ingredient. The lever triggers the reaction, and once brewing is finished, the completed potion is retrieved from that same vessel. Got it. Where's my brewing machine?
It's wherever you want it to be, Snarf.
It isn't.
What if I want it to be in front of me? Yeah, it's not there.
I don't have a thing there. I tried this game with Monaka when she was in town, and we really loved the demo of it. So,
That's why we're here.
yes, it was also $12, and it's a new game.
All right. Transformative brew. Shrink down. Use the explosive base.
You want a very loud. Don't use the explosive base.
I'm spreading the misinformation.
Let's ring the bell.
No, you can't interact with that because you don't have the bell ringing glove.
I'm gonna hate that if that's fucking true. God damn it.
Hey man, you play Resident Evil, you see how it works.
I gotta shrink.
You gotta look at the thing to inspect it.
Last time I saw them was in the garden looking at the flowers. I tripped on a rock and fell down. Okay. So we gotta
That's
get.
rough, buddy.
Gotta.
There's a mushroom.
Alright, we grabbed a mushroom.
This is still
This
not the,
looks like a mushroom over here.
this is still not what they were telling you to do, though, Snark.
But it's might be progress. Oh.
Almost. It's way too high.
I just realized what it's trying to have us do.
Yeah, lower. There you go. I'm excited for Sneznaya. I'm glad they just did that.
What is this Sneznaya thing that you guys are talking
The
about?
next region in Genshin. We're going to Russia. They just did their. They just dropped
The
their
gang
trailer.
goes to Russia.
The gang goes to Russia to talk to Mr. P-Man.
Alright, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Shit.
/Sanshaya is heavily Frozen inspired.
Okay.
Yes, and where did Frozen take place? In the Swedish lands. And what's neighboring the Swedish lands?
Norway?
Russia.
Norway?
Via a water channel.
Sweden, Norway, Russia.
Hey,
Poland's in there somewhere.
no, they just did their trailer like they like to do just before a region is actually going to happen. Nope, too long. Where they just do like a 5-minute trailer of just all the characters that you're going to eventually be playable characters that you're going to pull for, but they don't name them. They just show them doing stuff in the new region.
Okay.
And yeah, there was a lot of good characters in that. I was actually genuinely surprised that the guy to girl ratio was actually like 60% girls, 40% guys. I was like, damn, we're
Like
getting more guys
Mobile
this year? Shit.
Okay, so we don't have any more clue. What was that?
Another recipe.
New clue discovered.
Are you still downloading 16, by the way? Just turn that back on.
I have not turned it back on. Word around the cauldron is that some
either
once
I'll
growing
simp
mushrooms
or
in
no,
the
you're a
kingdom, they say if you
regretter.
treat them with the right alchemical touch, they'll transform into something enchanting. I think we need more
Alright,
mushrooms.
guess you need another mushroom.
Never mind, I can't get another mushroom.
Guess we're just screwed.
Alright, let's... Alright, so C... It's not F.
Yes,
Not
you
E.
can extrapolate this if you really want.
G... Not A. Not D.
You
Brute
seem,
force.
you can brute force it. This is what you have to do in Duke Nukem 3D. So you might as well just fucking. I loved watching the documentary. Like
E C
There's a-
G F E D. 50-50.
50-50.
50-50. 50-50.
Come on.
Fuck.
No. In Duke Nukem 3D, there's one version of it where you can play it where they have a lot of sound clips lying around that if you interact with them, it's just a documentary kind of
Fuck.
thing.
What the fuck?
Maybe you have to. Maybe you got lucky and you actually have to replay a note you already played.
Did I accidentally hit B? No? Okay, so yeah, it's a redo on a note.
You just got lucky that it happened to not be that until that point. Not a 50-50 anymore. You seem like the person who would simp for the Regrader, by the way, Aaron. How is your feelings on Dottore? Dottore cross Regrader. Ah. Nope.
I have 618 polls.
I am.
F? No.
I have barely like 30, 40 pulls saved up for Sandrone and her weapon. I got a whim and a prayer, Arena.
A? No.
I'm grabbing Sandrone just for the memes.
Is that enough to see 6 Heizou in the next Gemu banner?
What did we try? We tried A, we tried D, we tried E.
Did you try B or did you try E again?
B. I did not try E again.
Could be the same note again, just to f with you even more. The worst part is that what we're supposed to press is just somewhere in this room. Okay, would you not press D or C?
Alright, yeah, you're right. There's gotta be something, right?
Check the wall. No, I mean the wall with all the notes on it. Go over there and zoom in by looking at it. You're not small enough to get in there.
Motherfucker.
Nope. Alright.
That was all low poly shit.
Check through that door. Check through that thing. This is what you need to play. Well, what do you fucking know?
C G F E D E C.
So you didn't try C.
Didn't try C.
C6 Haizu in the next Ganyu
Because
banner.
I
Who
made
the
my
hell is
level
playing
50 Heizou
really?
only hit 188k with the skill.
180k, 88k with his skill, and he's only level 50. Arena, I think you are making stuff up again.
We got a mushroom.
Check it again. Why is it glowing?
With
Shit.
Nicole both.
It's been tuned to perfection by the roar of the organ and is now ready to lend its heavy, rhythmic energy to a bubbling potion.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Nicole do be stacked like that.
And Lisa
Right now,
decreasing
go back
15%
to
diff.
the-
And Farazan Animo Raise Shred.
I think we head back so we can make a potion. Like the shrinking potion,
Yeah,
probably.
all I have is a fucking mushroom.
Yeah, but there's other stuff in there. Maybe now you can touch it because you have a mushroom.
But then again, it's only Abyss buff too.
For potion. Get potion. Didn't work. What was the recipe for shrinking mushroom?
They keep saying transformative.
So we need ether, which is purple. How do you make purple? Use the blue. That's 50. Is that what we needed? We need 40, so dump it out.
So there's 50 in there. Oh, that. Oh my God, that mixes.
That turned it into nothing, apparently.
Dong.
Okay.
Put it in the smaller one.
So we have 30 in the small one. So if we drop this into there, we got 30. Which if I drop, we need 40. So if I drop,
See if you can do this, Chad.
see if you can do it.
I'm not playing the game. You're playing it.
Now I got 10.
Okay.
Dump that.
Then you dump the 10 in there, in the bigger one. Dump the 10 in the bigger one.
Oh.
And now you fill up the other one. Which,
Yeah,
by the
maybe
way,
one.
this is like this man literally can't be like, I can't fill it to the 40-yard line. No, that would be not gameplay. I don't think you needed to do that because it. Okay.
I get a
guess it
potion.
does. Now we put the potion in the thing,
It's like that one color sort game.
and now we activate the other thing. Pull the lever.
Stand back here.
Yeah, I don't even think I get like my map Wika to do 180k. I know my Varessa does 180k. New ability unlock.
Downsizing.
Downsizing.
Hold L.
Downsize so you fire some people in your
Yes.
law firm. Yes.
Hold L1 to open the spells menu. Mouse over a spell. Release L1 to select it. R2 to cast spell.
That's just
Alright.
water.
Whoa. You
No! Help us!
That's just water texture.
watch you shrink
Memory
in
discovered.
size with relative
You
ease.
gotta speak with the small voice because we're small, like Duke Nukem does.
With the shrink ray.
God damn it, you're messing up the skit.
Wait, can we go? All right, we can't go back up. Okay.
It's just a magic spell now. It's not a potion.
No. My little feet.
Don't get
This
stepped
is the
on.
biggest fucking clue ever.
Don't get stepped on.
Saw a strange shimmer coming from the lake this morning. Do you think it's related to that fisherman whose boat sank last week? He's been moping around with it, saying his precious gem is lost to the silt forever. Okay.
We lost his gem in the salt. Ooh, where could it be? Blah. Standing in the water, ankles deep, getting your socks all wet. What are you, a yaka? Go ahead, shrink yourself and swim with the minnows.
Nope. There's a safety thing apparently.
You'll drown because you're so small.
Anything behind the?
I guess
The
we
boat?
need a fishing rod, yes?
Nothing.
Blah, a fishing rod. Kevin, go fetch the fishing rod.
All right. So.
There's another thing. Remember
Yeah.
that little hatch?
Yeah, that little hatch.
Kevin, open the hatch. I'm excited for the cool looking maid. She looks cool. Though I do definitely agree with everybody's assessment where maid looks cool that they showed off for the new region. Has a cool maid outfit that you would expect, but for some reason, despite having a longer back part of the skirt dress for the maid thing, the very front is still short. And I was like, I don't know why women do that. Where they just go, oh, I know it's like 30 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I'm just going to wear shorts. I'm like, why?
All right. So the magnetic brew. Do not use explosive. Only use magnetic base. And keep heat low. Okay.
All right. I'll try to remember that. Pull the lever, Kronk.
We got a shovel.
We unlocked a shortcut. What is this, Mina the Hollower?
No, because this one has puzzles.
Shots fired.
Have you seen The Alchemist lately? He's been scouring the kingdom for every spare bolt and bent pipe he can. He claims he's building some sort of clanky monster in his lab just to keep his potions from boiling over.
Oh, we need something that won't boil over, so maybe we need to get to that lab.
Well, there's another thing here. What's in here?
The way up to the tower.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Okay, I played Resident Evil 4.
Oh.
We saw that symbol while climbing up, so maybe there's a bunch of other symbols around.
Or maybe they're all in that symbol.
Yeah, I was about to say, this would be a stupid-ass puzzle if it was. There's an
Okay.
X.
So X.
Maybe triangle is the first symbol. And get one on the triangle. And then one more symbol, we gotta look for it. Scroll down, go down the stairs a little bit. Keep your eyes peeled. Because that's that. There it is. S! For snack. For that snicky snack. Whoa! It's like we're freaking geniuses, or we played a Resident Evil game before.
Okay.
Now you use the bell ringing.
bell.
Use the bell ringing glove. Snarf, use the bell ringing glove.
that yet.
Just ring the bell.
I can't.
Ring the goddamn bell,
I
you
can't.
schmuck. That was a weird noise.
All right, let's go make this magnetic thing so we can go get a gem.
No, don't tell me the magnet thing so you can be like, ring the bell, magnet. I'll be like, dude, I don't want to play this anymore.
Oh.
We're missing an object. Put it there. Anyway, how do we make the magnetic stuff?
It said,
Kinetic?
so Aether 70, Ignis 40.
So rustic? That was kinetic.
No. This.
Oh,
Aether
this is magnetic.
70, Ignis 40. Yeah, rusting is down there.
Agnes.
So Aether is 70, so...
Literally not be an issue. The guy would just use the freaking cups as needed.
Gives me 20. So I can
You
do...
can dump that in there.
Yeah. And then fill
In-
back up. That gets me 70. Then Ignis is 40, so dump that out.
You do that. You have to do that 10 thing again. I think you might have did that in reverse. Dump them out. Try it again.
Okay, so I need this into this. Then no.
I think you needed to do the 30 into that. Dump the 30 into there.
30 into there. Then take this. Dump it into that.
And then dump the rest
That.
of it
Then dump this.
there. Dump it in, and just get 30, and then you're good. Any mechanic that makes me do this, as a guy who
I
don't want to say struggles with OCD, but struggles with efficiency, pissing me off when I don't see it. This is just like, why is this a gameplay mechanic? No human operates like this.
Okay, so we've got to find the gem thing.
Okay, let's look around.
I think we got to use the gem thing.
What does the magnetic brew say then? Go back to magnetic brew. Stop thumbing around like you're not reading anything. Okay, use a magnetic base only.
Keep heat low.
Is there a way to adjust the heat then? There's a heat gauge on the top, I guess. be that.
Might be that. Yeah. Well, we'll just pull it.
Nope.
But it keeps the base, so I don't got to redo that.
I
So-
would.
Apparently, we're missing parts to build the machine.
Yep. Ring all the bells to open the door. Got it. Need the magnetic potion to ring the bell.
Because this is obviously...
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the symbols, all right. Don't got the key for the door.
Looking at flowers in the garden, tripped on a rock and fell down.
And then when I lost my key, I decided to not look for it, apparently.
Right. This is not the garden.
This is not the market garden, no. On the other side there was flowers. Let's go check that out. Very slowly, apparently.
Look, there is no run button.
Go around the corner. Okay, not that, because we already checked it.
Tripped on a rock. Dig.
Whoa!
Get a key.
We did it. Just saying, if this is Zelda, we'd be side hopping our way across this field.
Well, that's
yes, the what's-a-who's-its.
Oh. Okay.
Gotta rotate the thing.
I don't got the thing to put in the thing.
Well, grab the note anyway.
Chasing shadows. There's a shape on the wall that only exists in ink, yet it yearns for a partner made of sunlight. When the two become one, the stone's true power will finally awake from its slumber.
Sounds like the fishing potion. Yeah, the hook potion. Which will allow us to hook things.
So if we go back,
Can we make the hook potion?
yeah, because maybe we can make that extra machine part. Since we got the bullshit. Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
control the heat. Make sure the heat's low. Is it very low or does it need to be low? Consult the sacred text.
At low.
Yeah, so it needs to be a little bit higher than that. Okay. Okay.
All right. Low. Brew it.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Check the recipe book again.
Use a magnetic base only and keep the heat low.
Is that now low?
Oh, is it slightly... Maybe it's needs to...
Maybe you need to connect it to make sure it actually succeeds in being low. Yeah, I think that's what they want you to do. That
Yeah.
is probably the thing, right?
No.
Maybe we're just not good at this, Snarf. Magnetic base.
We got the magnetic base right there.
Heat's low.
There's
Said
nothing in-
use nothing
in
but the
that.
magnetic base. Heat's at very low. I mean, it's at low.
Low.
Just took it at very low then. That's mid. Just put it at very low and see what happens.
Nope.
Yeah, just connect it. I really don't know what else we could do about this. It's magnetic base only, which means don't use an ingredient. The heat's at very low. Game designer, hello? How do we play this? He just sneaks into the chat. Actually. The fuck?
I'm missing anything else.
Use the enchanted magnetic ore.
The
That's the
alchemist
primary
must first
catalyst.
fill the vessel with a magnetic base. Once the attraction is ready, the enchanted magnetite ore is added. So we do... Okay, so we need to find the ore.
Yeah, I think that was just a clue, and altogether they make the recipe, which is at the top.
All right. So we gotta go back to the dudes that and find that gem that sunk.
Well, if it's anything like that rock we just fucking
I
found.
just gotta look at the boat.
Nope, it's got to be something else. Yep, see, there you go. Da-na-na-na. Now we have to enchant it. How do we enchant it?
We probably go to the room that we unlocked and spin the dials to make the same.
Whoa, dude. That's crazy, man. Alright, spin the thing. Line it up with that shape.
Okay, so that's the center one. That's the outer one.
Nope. Closer. Puzzles like these I do kind of like, but I also feel like they can get
Oh.
rather sometimes.
Oh.
There we go.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't that bad. I did a puzzle in Adventures of Elliot, and by that I mean I didn't do a puzzle in Adventures
You
of
looked
Elliot.
it up.
No, I went at it for 30 some odd minutes, and I was like, this is just to get a piece of a heart.
Oh.
After a while, it was like this ice block pushing puzzle, by the way. Not even ice. No, it was not an ice block pushing puzzle. It was a regular block pushing and pulling puzzle. I was like, I don't know what I've done and exhausted everything that I could have thought I could have done here. What do you mean I didn't do it right? And I was like, this is not worth a piece of a heart. Adventures of Elliot is pretty good. I would have been a lot happier with it if I only spent like $40 to $50, not $60, $70, whatever it was.
Yeah.
$60.
All right. So I was okay. Good to know.
It's
Good
a
to know.
good game,
All right. So we need that.
but I played much better games.
I can now hook.
Yeah. Well, now we know how to grab the bell by grabbing it.
All right. So what are the combinations? We need this one.
I don't think you have to do it in order. I think you just have to go ring the bells.
Okay. I thought it'd have to be in order.
Nope. Just go ring the bells. No, it's just there's one up the stairs.
Yeah, the one up the stairs back here.
Yep. I was just thinking about it as I was driving over here. I was like, they're not of the same type. Yep, there's one up there and there's one up the stairs. They're not of the same kind of game, but playing them both right next to each other, I was like, I was having significantly more fun playing Deltarune Chapter 5 than I was playing Adventures of Elliot for a myriad of
They're
reasons.
not the same kind of game, though.
They're not the same kind of game, but
So,
like the
all right,
the dialogue and what you're doing, puzzles day to day, are both things. You're still doing puzzles and you're still having dialogue. At the very least, they share that in common. I was having more fun with the dialogue and characters and the puzzle solving in Deltarune compared to Adventures of Elliot.
I thought you closer comparison would have been that Elementalis
Yes.
game and Adventures of Elliot.
That is why I brought up the price point, where I was just like, it's really funny how this $20 game is just shy
you
of being.
weren't a fan of Elementalis.
No, I liked it, but I was like, it's fine that it's $20. But the reason why I brought it up is I was like, I haven't even finished Adventures of Elliot, but I'm like, this $20 game is almost just under how much fun I'm playing right now in the $60 game, which is trying to do the same thing but different. That is really weird.
Because when you were doing the demo and everything, you were really hot for Adventures of Elliot.
and then I saw that was kind of it.
Oh wow.
There was still a little bit more, but I was just like, I think I got really upset when I got to the point where it's like, okay, yo, dog.
Hey, all of this text, right? Mine's below.
I'm glad they summarized it for us. No, when they got to the point where it was the thing that immediately started making me sour on it was when I got to the point of let's start going through the different time things. I was like, okay, guy, you don't have to be Chrono Trigger, but you have 4 different time periods here. Square, let's see what you can do about this. And when it came down to the fact that it's the exact same map, 4 different eras, exact same map. Every sub area is called the same, and all the dungeons are still in the same place. So what they do is you could go inside any of those dungeons in any of those eras because they're all there, but only in one of those eras is the dungeon not collapsed enough that you can go through it. When you go into like the fire dungeon or whatever, if you they'll at least put like a single treasure chest in there. And once you get that, that's when your companion just walk up close and hit interact.
I can't get any closer. Like it's not.
Yeah, then you can't interact with it then.
What
If you get the one treasure chest that you can get in that dungeon, your companion will just say, "Hey, I don't think there's anything else we could do in this dungeon. Let's try coming back in a different era." It's when you go into the dungeon in the specific era that you're supposed to, that the dungeon's actually fully there and not collapsed, that you're like, "Okay, now I can actually do this fucking dungeon."
So how does that compare to a game like Chrono Trigger that does a lot of with time?
That's why I was
stuff?
so mad about it, because I think I mentioned it to you before. It's like when you're playing Chrono Trigger, yes, there's different eras, and they're definitely layered on top of each other, but they feel so different. The closest one where you go, oh, this is the same kind of area, but it's a little bit different, is the first era that you're in is year 1000, because it's the Millennium Fair, and then the first time you time travel, you go back to the year 600, and it's just medieval times, whereas yours is just like a little bit more futuristic. You got gadgets, you got steampunk going on in the year 1000. 600 is medieval times, and a lot of the landmarks are the same, but they're just older, and you're like, okay, fine. And then after that, you're like, what's the next era? And then it's like, yeah, 2500 or something like that. And you're definitely in the fucking future. You can see the continents are sort of shaped similar, but it's been 1,000 some odd years kind of thing. But all the areas that you can go to are not the same at all. And even the medieval time, you're like, oh, what's the difference between this thing? And it's like, yeah, even going backwards to the medieval era, the villages and the hierarchies of how the feudal system works back then is different than the normal stuff that you were doing in your era 1000. And then you go do stuff like 65 million BC or whatever, which is the prehistoric era. That is not, the map is not the same in the fucking prehistoric era, nor is any of the locations that you're going to. And I was like, no offense, if you're gonna do a time travel thing, don't be so fucking safe about it, okay?
We need to make 18. Because it's barrels times books. There's 3 barrels, 6 books, 18.
Okay.
So this is 10.
You just need 2 levers, isn't that 8 right there?
Well, we have to use all 5.
What do you mean you have to use all 5? It means you have to flip all 5.
Yes. So they have to be in position to make 18.
Okay.
So we got 10, 13, 15, 16, 20.
Okay.
So that's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we don't start with 10. That's...
Once you put a 7 and 8, that's 15, right? Reduce... Yeah. Now what is that?
7, 8, 9, 14 plus 4 is 18.
Told you.
Motherfucker. What the fuck?
Is there more barrels besides that stack, by the way? Is there any other barrels in this fucking room?
4. So 4 times 6 is 20.
You had 20.
Fuck. What's that?
you'll see when we go through Chrono Trigger. It's like the most different part of Adventures of Elliot is the fact that the main town.
10, 4. Oh wait, that's 20 right there. Shit, I'm at 25 right now.
Yep. So just flip the thing. That should be it, right? Because that's a 5. There's a difference between 1 and 5, right? That's not 20.
So you got 10, 14, 17.
19, 20. How many books are around?
3 books. 3 books.
Is there any more books behind you or
6
anywhere else?
books.
There's a barrel. I see a barrel over there.
Mother. Okay, fine. 5 times 6.
I was like about to say, it doesn't always have to pile up on something.
Well, they should.
No, it'd be too
All right.
boring.
5 times 6. 25. All
Yeah,
right.
20, so you flip the left lever and you're done. Stop it.
Well,
Just
we
flip-
did this one.
No, we didn't. Flip the thing. That's 25 then. If it's 25, it's 25. Ready? Okay then. It's not 25. Is there any other books anywhere else? Anywhere else in this goddamn society?
I don't see any books. Any books over here? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's also like one of those arbitrary. Like, what do you mean this many books? You mean like this many books in the entire area?
All right, let's see what's
The
outside.
room? The Roomba?
I would assume the room.
You would assume the room, but hey, let's check out the clue. What does the clue say?
Who says
Pressure instructions.
brass dials? More than one light. Yes.
All right, what happened when you took the elevator down to go to the mines?
I can't do the elevator because I gotta get the machine working. I gotta get this working to move the elevator, but this thing is stuck.
Oh. Why don't
So
you
I
pull-
can't-
Can you pull the levers underneath you?
No, I can't because the thing is stuck. So I think I gotta do this to figure something out that might open this door for me to go under and in so I can get down there. But this shit's not working.
Are you sure you're doing the math right?
It's barrels. There are
5.
5 barrels times book. 6 books.
So you did 30?
Okay.
Did you not do 30?
I did not do 30.
If this turns out to be 30, I'm just going to keep rambling about Chrono Trigger. Actually, you know, I'm going to do it anyway. So
That's 19, 20. That is set. All right, that should work. God damn it. There we go. Why did I think that was 25?
I don't know why. I thought 6 times 5 equals 25. I immediately clocked it. Okay, look, there you
Oh.
are. So in Adventures of Elliot,
Oh wait, can I now? Can I now use the? I can. All right, so that's working. That's good.
get that out of the way. There you
There
go.
we go.
The only thing that changes is the main town area, which is always on the same location of the map. It's the only thing that actually really indicates what era you're in that I found.
Okay.
Which I found kind of bizarre. I now put all the levers back into place. Yep.
There we go.
I'm something of an engineer myself.
Something of an engineer myself.
We did it.
One thing that I do like, or no, I do like that the town is different.
Oh,
when
we
you're
must
in
be
the different
Jewish.
era. Huh?
Must be the Sabbath, and we're Jewish.
I don't know anything about Jewish things. I just say Jewish words. I don't know. anything
You're
about
not
being
allowed to
Jewish.
do work on the Sabbath, so the Jews have special elevators that never stop moving because it's work to
Like, get off the
press
elevator.
no
What are
to
you doing?
press a button on an elevator.
Why didn't you get off the elevator? What are you doing?
Because there's a thing up here I want to go see.
Are you sure?
I just want to see what's up here.
So
There might be another clue.
that's the only thing that
Look,
changes.
a clue.
That's not a clue. It's just a gear. Calm down.
It might be a clue. I don't know. It's a
It's a
green knob.
Each of the different town, each time the town changes, you can definitely see it. But like, the crazy part about it is that I guess it's like I'm really frustrated about it because I just played a better time travel game. Because like one thing you do absolutely fucking do.
One by one, the court must cross, yet strictly guard against the loss. Leave king and jester, chaos breeds. Leave queen and jester, anger feeds. Separate the jester from royal sway, or duties fall to disarray. What does that mean?
That means you have to get everything across something, but you can't make sure the jester runs into any of the royal people, which is this thing.
So,
Take him.
this is the jester.
Yep. See,
Okay.
whip the thing.
Put him there. It's locked.
So
So now we gotta take a king. Okay, yeah, I know how to solve this puzzle. It's chicken.
Yep.
Yeah. So now I take this.
Mm-hmm. So, one thing you can absolutely do in Chrono Trigger, and it's just a really fun thing because it's a time travel thing. You can do stuff in the different eras, and it will affect what happens in other parts of the eras. And now you just bring them over there, I guess.
Yeah.
But you can do stuff that affects other parts of the era, which is crazy. I have only done it once, and it was so minor in this game that I'm just like, why are you going to have a time travel gimmick? This is the thing, right? Good job. You knew I call shenanigans. You knew the solution to that because of something else, not because you did the math in this game.
Because I watched Between the Lions as a child.
Yeah, you didn't learn that. You didn't solve the thing. You knew the solution. Hacks. Hacks. But that was just really cool to do. What was I gonna say? Sure, why not? What's a simple enough one that I can say about it?
I think something goes here. Fire seed.
Nah.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna use the fire seed for something. Is there any more letters back here? Oh, there's something over there.
Yep.
All right, let's see what's down below.
One of the simpler ones that you can do in that game is you need something.
Oh.
You're trying to leave something to like age over a couple hundred years kind of thing. So you
Okay.
leave something in the past in a location,
Yeah.
and you're like, all right, so I'll just skip to the future and just go grab it. When you skip to the future, they're like, the thing's not here. Somebody must have took it. We just got to figure out which era that it's missing in. So you go and eventually find out it's like, oh, it's still here in this era. It's still here in this era. And then you find the era that it finally goes missing. And you're like, okay. So then you go over and like, okay, somebody took it. So then you figure out where the person took it. You try to talk to the guy, and he's kind of like a selfish dick. And you're like, well, this is a fine how do you do. We can't just like get it from him because he won't even admit that he took it, but we know he took it. So the solution is that you go back in time to because this happens in the year 1000, I think. You go back to the Middle Ages where everybody's kind of poor because it's a feudal era, and you go back to that guy's house, and it's like his family's been living there for hundreds of years, and his ancestor is running into a situation where she's like she can't afford to help feed her like 4 kids or whatever like that. So I go out and buy some food and I give it to her. And she's like, "What do you want in return?" And you're just like, she's like, "All this food just for nothing? You're so generous. That's such good kindness. You know what? I want to make sure my kids understand what it means to be a selfless person." So then you go back to the year 1000. That guy is singing a whole different fucking tune.
Okay.
That guy's singing a whole different tune. He's like, oh, that thing? I was just exploring a cave. I don't know why. If that's yours, my bad, dog. Here you go. And you're just like, cool. But that's just a tiny example of the multitude of time travel shenanigans you can do in Chrono Trigger.
Climbed all the way up those drafty towers just to peek at the mysterious seed, but my knees started shaking before I could crack the puzzle with the statues. Whoever locked that chest must have been a real prankster, and they certainly weren't afraid of heights.
Yeah, we already did that.
Yeah,
Because we got the seed of
We
fire.
got the seed.
Pull the lever, Krunk.
Yeah.
Now we can swing across that. Whoa, it's like Spider-Man.
Okay. Oh.
Thing. And another puzzle. I've seen this puzzle in Resident Evil. You can't fool me.
Fire awakened.
Fire potion.
Seed of fire slumbers cold and inert until it feels the embrace of light. Once rid of glowing shards with radiant hues, it is said they are needed to awaken the seed. They are light aligned just so there exists a contraption crafted. Okay, yeah.
So use that to make the seed do the thing.
Put the thing in the thing.
You know, this is not that complicated of a puzzle game. Because you're kind of like, whatever you're doing it in the thing.
Yeah.
In the
Well,
moment.
this is only like the third puzzle. I'm sure there's a lot more.
Alright, turn the knob. Make the symbol. Snurf. Make all the shapes fit into each other. There you go. That was it. Go back. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Fit it around the thing in the middle. I see, yeah. There you go. Almost.
Well, no, there's a thing right down there. See?
That's why I said almost
Yeah.
instead of you didn't do it.
So
Spin one of them, because one of them must be fitting the same thing, huh?
how does that? All right, so let's take
Green?
the green.
Nope. Put green back where it was. Let's try blue.
Well, no, I think if we put like the green here.
None of these lights will be behind any of those pegs, though, so remember that.
It's got to be this one. Because the green lines up on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
No.
If you have to move the red, too, you remember.
I know.
If
I'm
the
trying
green
to
is
line
good-
up the blue with the green right
and
now.
if it doesn't line up, then line up the red first, and then we'll line up the blue.
All right, let's line up the red.
This should be it. There you go. Okay. Fire seed!
Fire seed.
Put it in pocket. Pocket sets ablaze.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we got more. Oh, we're back at the organ. Oh, we're doing all this so we can burn a plan away. Okay.
Fire potion is a spell, though. We do like fire in this house.
Okay, so
Acidic base, enchanted fire seed, middle heat at low pressure. So we need to go find some more scrap to make the pressure machine. Huh?
no, I just grabbed the pressure machine.
All right, throw the pressure machine in there.
Instructions, fiery poem,
No, it's
caustic
just,
thirst.
that's the thing at the top.
Yeah, so fire seed,
Make the pressure machine.
pressure machine.
All right.
And we need
Acidic
the
base.
Acidic. So aether, ignis, vitriol. So 30 aether.
Let's just throw that in there because we have a 30. Thank God we have a 30 here.
70 ignis. So we got to make the 10. So
Mm-hmm.
set this here,
Mm-hmm.
this
Mm-hmm.
to there.
Throw it in.
Dump it.
Dump it.
50. In there.
Okay, we still need 10 then.
God damn it.
If you want to do that, that's fine. We still need the 10. It's fine. Just do the 10 thing again. And 10 vitriol.
60 vitriol.
60 vitriol. Actually, this one's really easy. You just do that. And then you fill up. Yeah. Then you do the same thing. You put the 30 in there.
Oh, wait, I don't have to do the thing. Just do this.
There you go. See?
Okay.
Throw it in. And now, what was the fire level?
They said
Middle heat.
Middle heat.
And low pressure.
Low pressure.
So make it hot.
Hot, 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 hot. No.
No, yeah, no. No. Yeah.
This.
There you go. And now low pressure.
And
Low pressure.
Pressure instructions. One light. One. We only need one light.
That's definitely not one light. There we go.
Okay. Send it.
You got fire. Chad, he has fire.
Let's go burn. I cast fireball.
I cast fireball.
Fireball.
Hit the plant, you dingus. Maybe hit the plant like better. Maybe hit the base of the plant instead of the appendages.
Fireball. All right. Well, I'm missing something.
What's inside that door?
Does not open from this side.
Yeah, my fireball says otherwise.
All right, let's see if there's anything else back here.
New spell. Let's go look around where you can use the fireball at. All the torches are lit here. Is there any torches that were not lit somewhere? My Zelda senses are tingling.
Can I can.
Spider-Man. Burn the grass right there, maybe? Or
Where?
On the wall to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Burn that then? Question mark. Okay. You never know. Until you try. Yes, gotta follow the yellow paint snarf. Torch. Ikaruga.
Something back down here?
Something back of the mine shaft. We could go burn that
Oh,
piece
yeah,
of wood that's in the way, I guess.
yeah.
Try anyway. Let's see if he remembers, chat.
This way?
Ooh, so close.
No. I think it's...
Was it falling through the hole at the church?
I don't think it was falling through the hole of the church. It's back there.
Yeah, then go take the thing back. You know, nice and slowly.
Yeah.
Now take the elevator. Whoa, it worked!
this?
Another memory. Drop down into the water.
Goodbye.
The new wristband. Like your Spider-Man. Yeah, he's the good old, he's a spider. And also a man. AKA the Spider.
But is he more spider than man or man than spider?
He's more man than Spider. He's more Peter than Parker. Some might even call him Peter Porker. Can't stand on that, obviously.
Fine.
Swing. You can swing. There's things on the ceiling. They're just dark.
Did it.
Peter Porker. Oh, a symbol. I'll remember.
Mushroom.
Tree. Circle tree. A lot of symbols lying around. 9.
No! Fucking God. Okay, I'll fix
You
that
did exactly what you were supposed
this
to.
and
9. God, it's just 2. Oh, I did just randomly bringing up news. I did see eventually, because they were talking about it more, that new DLC expansion for Witcher 3 is like going to be a standalone thing. You don't have to download Witcher 3 to go play it again. It's just
Also, why not just put Witcher 3 on like $2?
yeah, they're just
They've
like,
done it before.
they're just like you just gotta pay for the expansion and you play it. It's a standalone kind of thing. And I was like, okay, why did you have to call it Witcher 3 though?
Seriously.
V. I'm looking at the other symbols. Look to the left.
Wait. Look at that.
An X on a stick. And that's supposed to be something else. And that's another one. Ooh, swinging on the thing. Hit the thing again. Aim correctly, you were missing it. Thank you. Yeah, I could totally tell you what that symbol looks
Hash
like.
marks.
S.
But not a cool S.
Almost a cool S, just not that cool. Alright, there it is. We gotta move the thing back over. So, hit the fireball. Do the swiggity swooty. You're lucky that worked. I don't know why you took 2 days to let go of the whip swing.
Yeah.
Oh, you, oof. Do it again.
Oh God. Oh God.
I was like, you suck. Just let go when you swing. Like you never played a Peter Parker game. And I also successfully managed to finish going through that that Super Metroid randomizer with 11 other people thing that was. talking
Yeah,
about.
you finally, they finally got you your stuff.
Yeah, I was standing there in Dragon's Lair for like probably 5 days, just logging in because you can just check the web, you can just check the server without actually firing up the game. And I kept logging in, just looking at it. I was like, anything else? It's like, do you want to have 125 super
Okay,
missiles?
So we've got this, S,
X on a stick,
X on a stick.
and was it? It wasn't the tree. We didn't see the tree, so I think it was the thing on the right.
This?
Yeah,
What? I thought that was that.
yeah, just click on it.
Fine.
Just fucking trust the Sherpa. I'm telling now.
You
Back to my
can't
story.
Sherpa the thing you haven't tried.
Clearly, I just did, didn't I? No, but like I logged in one time and I was just like, all right, let me check it. It's like you have 135 super missiles and the ice beam, so I was like, I can kill every Metroid and Turian in one shot. And it was just that Homelander meme that everybody loves doing, where he's just trying to jump and he's flying. And I can't get out of the stupid lair. Eventually. Eventually, I log in and it's like, you have Spring Ball. And I was like, that'll make getting around through bomb areas a lot easier. And then also Space Jump. And I just immediately texted my friend. I was like, watch how fast it is for me to beat Super Metroid now. I just jump out, rush all the way to Turian, rush into it, blowing up all the Metroids. And the Mother Brain's like, Samus, now we shall fight. And I'm like, I got her down so fast with I've never run into that fight with more than like 60 or 70 super missiles. 120 super missiles? She was freaking out after a while. Samus! I beat that, and then it released everything I still had in my game to everybody else. And I was like, alright, you guys finish this thing because I'm done. And then you put the crystal on it. And you push it. Okay. I don't know why you needed to flip it, but okay. Still. Put. No. Push it. No?
It's not pushing.
Hit it with a fireball? Interesting. Oh, put the green crystal on it to open the thing. Yeah, I see, I see.
Crystal.
I want to say this is like just one step lower entertaining wise. And you know, you get to put the red crystal on that. Oh. This is one step less intriguing than it was to play the Hog game. Because of how absurd the Hog game was. Alright, it's here. Now we gotta put all the crystals on here.
So we gotta get the crystals here.
Yep. You can go get the blue.
If I take the red, I can get to the blue.
Yes. Samus!
And then we can take the blue. That's closed. Push it this way.
No, I think you need to go through and put the red over there then.
Get the red. No, 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 we need that. Why does it have to turn?
Because your guy is really silly for some reason.
This way.
We go through and put the red on it. Send it through.
So how are we gonna get the red back? Oh wait. No. Yes.
Yes.
I know how.
Yes. It should work as we think it is. Green. And that's how you do it. Only other thing I could talk about is, yes, I did pay $50 for Star Fox. Gotta say, it's actually pretty good. You can go
Is it worth the $60?
$50.
$50?
I would say it's actually kind of worth the $50 because there's a lot to do. I immediately got the true ending because I just know how to do it.
Okay.
You just have to go through all the hard mode versions of everything. That you select the hardest route to get to Venom, and you fight True Andross and blah blah blah. I did that on the first try, and it was really funny because I tried to do the N64 version, and I f***ed that up. And I tried to do it immediately on the first try on the Switch 2 version. And I just looked over to my other friend who picked it up, and I was like, "It's the same game, yes, but this feels so much smoother to play." To be fair,
So all I did was give us a key.
yeah, there was a locked door somewhere. Shove the key in his eye.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I'll do it anyway.
Oh, the chest.
Oh, you dingbat. You were pushing a chest the whole time.
Oh.
Now we light the box.
We were blasting that box with fire
Yep,
this entire time.
yep. Blow it up. Suck on this, punk. I was unlocked. Oh, we got an eyeball.
I
Cool.
think we take that eyeball.
One of two. Got it.
Okay.
But
Ah,
I was just unlocking. No, we just don't take the eyeball.
fuck you.
I was unlocking all the stages so I could try out the challenge mode versions of all the stuff because that's how you got to do it. And I did find it really funny. If you do the hard mode route where you just only pick the top part by doing all the extra objectives and you take the hard route to get the Venom, you fight Star Wolf right before you get to Andross, and they're in their upgraded Wolfen fighters. And they like to brag about it as if you actually ran into them at all beforehand, which you don't when you take that route. But I just saw somebody post it. There's this funny route that you can do. Like there's so many ways you could just play the thing, and there's this one route you can do where you actually do both Star Wolf fights, where you fight them initially on Fachina by swinging down low, and then you swing back up to fight him in the hard mode thing up at the top. Somebody found out, they didn't do this in the original Star Fox, which is quite crazy. If you fight Star Wolf first, and then you fight Star Wolf again on the same route, when you fight him the second time, they are visibly shown that you whooped their ass first.
Oh.
Wolf has got bandages across his snout. Leon's got a cybernetic eye, so is Pigma. The funniest one that somebody posted, because I thought somebody made it up, and so I had to look it up, is Andrew, the monkey guy that's like younger cousin of Andross or whatever. Bro is in a full neck brace in his Wolfen fight or whatever. And I saw that and I was like, and that's a funny edit, guys. And I was like, no, this is actually in the game. Here's the clip. And I was like, oh my god. We broke his neck and he still was like, just put me in my fighter. I'm gonna get that revenge for Uncle Andross.
All right. So I have bomb.
Yep.
I've
You have
grabbed
bomb.
I've opened the door. We're back here.
Okay. Okay. But the presentation is so much better in this version of the game, though. Like, holy crap. All the different cutscenes, all the different extra dialogue you can get. It's so nice. And I'm glad they, even though they changed up a lot of the dialogue, I'm glad they really actually kept the personalities of all the Star Fox team members consistent with what we've seen over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It's so funny that Pepe's just like the old man dad of the freaking party. When you get the true ending, you get a commendation. You go to like an award ceremony.
Oh, where was that thing that we had I think it was down here, right?
Yeah, I think so. You get taken back to Corneria.
Yes.
Yep. So you can blow up the wall because the wall is cracked. You get taken back to Corneria to get a commendation from General Pepper, and it's like the entire time Pepe's like trying to have us the entire mission before that. He's trying to get us to help out the Cornerian Defense Fleet. So when you get to the actual King loves spicy, Queen loves sweet, Jester can go fuck off. You get to the awards ceremony, and it's like, oh, thank you, Star Fox, for saving the entire galaxy. He starts giving out medals. Falco's just like, psh, I'm not a medal guy, but thanks anyway. And then gets the second he says that, Pepe just like leans over. It's like, don't embarrass me, okay? He gives the thing, gives the award to Slippy, and it's like, oh, thanks. Wait, is that Bill over there? Hi, Bill! And Peppy's like, children, please. We're getting awarded commendations here. Oh, this. Gotta love this puzzle. Oregano.
Candle's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So if I press it again. No. You've got to do something with that.
Yeah, well, go back to the pot of stew and do the thing. Okay.
So oregano, basil, and mint.
Why do they got numbers on them?
Sugar, honey, vanilla.
Okay. Red is spicy. Yellow is sweet.
So maybe
Fresh
things
is
of
oregano.
3? But that's gotta be a clue, right?
What happens when you try to interact with it?
Takes me to this.
Goodfellas.
I don't have any clues.
Yeah, I think we should keep looking around if we don't have any clues whatsoever.
Does that?
Queen, king, jack. Don't get stuck behind the bookshelf, Snart. Don't get stuck behind the bookshelf. I swear to fucking God, don't get stuck. Don't embarrass me.
There's nothing there.
Go back outside. Look around.
Nothing down here. It's all gotta be up there.
Go back to where the plant was, I guess. Let's see if there's anything in that room that might give us another hint if we look through the windows. Yeah, but they kept the scene too after you save the galaxy. It's like, oh, you should join. Like, I have a position open for you in the Cordelia Defense Force. You should join the army, Fox. And he's just like, And he gets a call on his thing, and it's like, multiple contracts have come in, Fox. They're waiting your review at the Great Fox. And you see Fox like lean as he's rambling. He looks at the other people, and he's like, and like, oh, that's a great story there, General. We gotta go. And everybody just fucking books it, and I'm like, yeah. Barrel. All right, look through the window. Hop on the thing. Look through the window.
Yeah, nothing.
I'll be the judge of that. Okay, there's nothing in here.
Yeah.
What was the other way in that room?
What?
On the other side? Where's that go?
This goes to this, which is an elevator thing,
Which goes.
to the mines. Down below where we blasted the first plant.
Okay, then just ignore it then. Said just ignore it, you fucker.
I'm just looking.
I said fucking ignore it. Think I got time for your bullshit here, man? Alright, go back to that other room. Or not, it's cool. It's definitely funny how much they made Falco just an absolute dick in the game, though. I was like, I could see a lot of people that are probably, if this is their first exposure to Falco, is probably not going to be super happy. But he's basically a tsundere. Alright. Let's go back in the room. Go back in the room. And go back to the door. Interact with it. Okay. Go back to the thing on the wall. No, you're not blowing yourself up. Go to the thing on the wall, not that thing on the wall. The big old circle thing on the wall. Interact with it.
Item. Yeah. Oh.
Just, you You just have to do these kind of
So
things.
it's
These
got to
kind
be
of cool
something
things.
with this.
Pull a thing off of it.
That's the limit of my interaction with it. So
Try holding down the interact button. I would laugh so fucking hard. All right, go check the thing. Check the paper on the wall.
392681475. Rules for using spices: spicy, sweet, fresh.
Yeah, check the door again. Yeah, I think you need to put one in each. But I'm trying to think what the numbers are supposed to mean. If there's no other
got
other thing lying around,
3.
did you try doing that tic-tac-toe pattern, because it is a 9 square thing? Did you try doing that? I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Don't fucking.
I'm gonna fucking kill you that you looked at that and you're like, that's gotta be a clue, right?
No.
That's gotta be a clue, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
What did you say about it?
I was sitting here waiting for you. I thought you would do that. Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you do that? It's clearly sitting right there.
All right, what have we
I am
metallic
tweaking.
ball.
But shove it in there. All right, now we gotta do the pachinko machine. Do it. Everybody loves the circular pachinko machine. Everybody loves the circular pachinko machine.
There.
Yep.
It's a combination. Oh, okay. So 9, 6, 4, Queen, King, Joker. So Queen is 4, King is 9, and
9,
6.
4, 6.
Yes.
Put it in there. Or grab it.
No, it's Queen. It's
Okay,
QKJ.
Okay, so
So
why
it's
did you do that?
4. It's 496.
496.
Yeah.
Hooray! Ooh, banana.
Nothing.
Nope, not yet.
Queen turns her gaze solely to the crown, yet the king stands still, looking neither up nor down. The jester, wary of a court that does not play, turns his back on them both and looks far away.
Spin the thing.
Okay.
Put the explosive barrel into there, yes.
So we gotta get a crowd. Aha!
Warm and cozy. Feel proud of that one? Okay, so they have to be sitting on there then, right? Okay. We can't interact with that yet. But I think those guys have to be sitting in there.
Okay, so the greater than, less than, no, greater than, less than, and minus.
Looking up nor down. So the king is the guy in the middle, though, right?
Yeah.
So that
King,
means minus.
Queen, jester.
Yep. So,
So jester is gonna be
Looking away.
minus.
no, minus means looking up or down. So make that the king. So he's looking away. King is minus. And then just brute force the last one. Okay. See? Told you. Now you put him in the right spots on the dinner table.
King is looking at the. No, the queen's looking at the crown. King is looking far away.
They have symbols. They have symbols. The king's cloche. I think that was the king's spot because that was the diamond. It's the cloche. upside down heart, because that's a Delta reference. It's an Undertale reference. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we can fiddle with that puzzle on the side.
Okay, so the first.
Yeah. Rotate. Rotato. Are you getting hungry? Is that why you're looking at me? I'm gonna go feed her then.
Okay.
No, Kevin.
Is that not one? That's working. One, two, three, four. What? One. Two.
Did you get it?
Don't understand how this interacts with that. Because that should be working. Because we got the
Look
dial.
at the thing on the wall.
Yeah, we got the dial on the top, which is that. It's right there.
Look at the thing. Look at the thing on the wall. Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay.
That, and that. So
Sweet.
we got this.
Did you try setting it to? Okay, now yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. What is it backwards? That doesn't do anything. Are we supposed to guess what the next symbol is going to be based on those?
I mean, it would just be the opposite of 2 then, right?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so put the outer ring to be horizontal then. Yeah. See, it was just that. Just the opposite of 2.
Okay.
Set down the explosive barrel. And then you just save this guy. Yeah. We did it. Triumphant music playing. So triumphant. Oh my god.
Just come out
So
this
tried.
way.
Let me just jump over there. Jump out the window. My Girona. Just jump towards the door.
Memory.
My memories.
We got an item. Negredo artifact.
Jagged.
Multifaceted
Multifaceted.
diamond card from the very heart of a void. Obsidian, smoke like aura, shadow, blah blah blah. So we take this back to the door. Will it let us go through it?
No, it means we can make that final machine by shoving that into it.
I don't think so.
Alright, go talk to the door then. Let's go test your theory. Nope, you don't give a fuck. Let's go shove it in our machine. Ooh, Negredo. Hey, well done. Negredo stone is set. It's only halfway there, though, punk. We'll need the albedo stone to finish the enchantment. Then my whiskers will be whiskering. Follow the path to the next deck on Monastery High and Snowy Mountains. It'll be cold, so keep moving. Go now. I got work to do here. Sniffing, marble and stuff. Well, this is fun. Hams. He hid the hams. He eroded it. There's the albedo stone. Deep in the snowy hills of Silent Hill
Russia.
1.
Silent Russia. Okay. Oh, that was Alchemist's
Save
Journey of
game.
the Soul.
Save the game.
Yeah.
Sure as shit not hearing about that crap. All I forgot to say is I had to do the whole thing
That
all over
was
again.
fun.
Yeah, a little bit of puzzle game going on.
Yeah.
Back to downloading.
That again. As we figure out, you know what? I should also probably just get Control downloaded.
Probably should do that too, yes.
I don't have it downloaded already, right?
Just type search. I don't know what you're doing
I
here.
don't.
Turok Spies. Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. This is so fucking painful. Seeds of Evil? So it's a plant game? I was like, get me the fuck out of here. Why are you done with your food and so antsy already? Don't be such a glutton.
Alright, that is Control.
Yep, done and dusted. That was Control.
Oh. I mean, I could just spoil all of Control for you.
No, I'd rather just
If
play
you
it.
haven't already got it spoiled because of Alan Wake 2.
Probably, but I'd rather just play Control, to be honest. It's not going to take that long. It doesn't seem like a long game.
What is your idea for the Samus skit?
Oh, yeah, we can talk more about the Samus skit.
Yeah.
So I do want to do a Silex one.
Yeah.
Um,
I cannot find a Silex helmet. For the life of me, I can find models, but no just helmet. And I don't know how to hollow out the helmet to be hollow for...
well, I'll find something pointy to put on my shoulders, and we'll just paint it blue. right?
Okay,
I think
alright.
that's the easiest way. Because Silex's helmet is just a freaking dome over your face, and that's it.
Yeah.
But we'll just find something pointy to wear. But yeah, no, we'll do the pointy thing. We'll do the pointy shoulders, and I definitely want to do...
Because with the thing that I printed, yeah, with this, I can go to Walmart real quick tomorrow, get a couple cans of spray paint. Because what colors do we need?
It's supposed to be like this weird, like, I don't want to say like army green, but it's like a little bit. It's like think of army green and then make it just like like one shade of blue on it. That's the kind of green it's supposed to
Send
be.
me a picture.
But yeah, no. So we're gonna do a bit with the control beam where you're just controlling the beam. We'll just fucking fuck around with that because we gotta have a telekinesis bit because it's Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and then we'll do the Silex bit where it's just Silex beefing with Samus, and Samus just like, "Who are you again?"
starts naming past villains.
It's like, so you work for Ridley. It's like,
Were you Creed?
I
I thought I put you in lava.
So you work for Kraid. It's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm the one who's in charge of the space pirates. Like, what happened to Ridley? Is Ridley okay? Like, you blew him up already.
Ghost. You're the ghost, right?
You're a ghost inhabiting the suit. Like, no, you fried him twice.
I got it. You're a big pregnant monster, and you lost some weight, right? No.
I'm the deadliest sharpshooter this side of the galaxy. Yeah, so we're gonna do that.
All right, so there's
and then once they start getting really upset with him, we'll just cut to the clash. We'll cut to the clash shot. We'll just try to mix in a clash shot, arm cannon against whatever gun I'm gonna have, and that'll just be the.
We'll just give you a real gun. Be like, aha, I got this, and he's like, those are so outdated. Like, oh, that's an antique.
I'll just get the fake Requiem that you have or whatever, and just use that. Then we'll end on the clash, and then we still need a third skit. What was the third skit I was thinking of the other day? Because we're just gonna 86 the motorcycle bit. We'll just go from what is the other thing we could do? Oh yeah, we were gonna. No, because I was like, I'd rather just do the Silex bit if you're gonna be interacting with somebody. But it's like if we're gonna do the Galactic Federation bit, it's like.
If we do a Galactic Federation bit, you need a jacket that you can button up all the way and zip up, and then we'll like get some cardboard and like stick it on your like with some double-sided tape. Just stick it on your chest. We're like, oh yes, I'm an admiral. Ah.
Oh yeah, by the way, that guy, rest in peace. Admiral Dane is dead.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Admiral Dane. One of the few Galactic Federation people that don't suck ass. But no, the Galactic Federation bit would just be if we did it, which I don't want to do, because this is how I want to do it if we did it, would be the 4 people that you run into. It would just be like a smash cut of just how they interact with you, and you'd be like Miles, like, well, that thing looks really cool, and like, and then the next guy, I'm not gonna spoil it, but like what they do when they interact with Samus, and that would be the bit that I would do if it was gonna be the Galactic Federation bit. So if it's not gonna be the Galactic Federation bit, what's another thing you would do in Metroid Prime 4?
We just wander around the desert.
Yeah, okay. Where's the nearest desert over here? Down in wherever the state we is. 'Cause you don't want to tell you.
We got to Hockley, and there's some fucking desert-looking fucking areas out there.
Yeah, all the way for a 2-minute skit in Hockley.
I bought a tripod. I bought a tripod that can hold the fucking camera rig now. I'll show it to you after we call the stream.
Almost want to do. No, because we'll makeshift some grievers in for the kinetic beam or whatever. That'll be really funny. Because you're gonna run into a lot of grievers in the game. What else? I mean, we could just try to like makeshift a morph ball skit if you really want to. We haven't done one of those yet.
We gotta find a really big ball.
We just gotta find a ball and we just pretend it's the morph
something
ball.
a little bigger than like the kickballs I have for her.
A little bit, yeah.
To Walmart.
To Walmart.
Send me a reference photo for this so I know what colors to grab, and then I'll see what cheap balls they have at Walmart.
Yeah.
Then we
can do the
also spray paint the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, because then you can just spray paint it red, so it's the.
And then Kevin can pop it after we're done.
But yeah, we could just do ourselves a morph ball skit. Because I'm trying to think, it was like the only other thing we could possibly do since we have the arm cannon is that we could do an elemental shot, skit as well, using the fire shot to light things, ice shot to freeze things, kind of thing like that. Maybe.
I go up to a door and like, fucking open. Like because you shoot doors in Metroid Prime. It's like, shoot the door. It's not opening. Shoot the door again. Not opening. So, Hyperblast. Wrong game. It's not Hyperblast.
No Hyper Beam yet.
This isn't, the Hyperblast. The Hyper mode.
Hyper Beam, that's what it is.
where it is like the Samus Returns, the one we emulated from the DS.
You didn't have the Hyper Beam in that one. Oh, you mean the yeah,
Yeah, the soup, let me go on to fuller auto.
Let me do the full. You know what full auto is? I'm on the notch after that. Yeah. Just a rapid fire beam Gatling.
Let's turn my arm into an A10 Warthog.
Get a Gatling, a full on Gatling cannon, but beam. Yeah, we could either do we could do a morph ball skit, or we could do a beam skit.
No. I'll shoot the door a couple times, and then little chirp in my head is like, Samus needs a plasma beam. You don't have that unlocked yet.
No, I'll just do my thing. Like, Samus, it seems
No,
you're having trouble opening that door.
No, we don't do that. We don't bring that guy. It just bloop bloop. Shmedala, what are you doing? No, you don't have that again.
No,
You
okay.
bonked your head.
No, okay.
Oh,
okay.
we need someone that bonks our head.
We could do the bonk the head thing if you really want to.
If we
No, I was
had
gonna
if
say-
we had the helmet, it'd be funnier because bonk head, helmet pops off. I've lost all my powers.
No, it's like what you do with the thing. Where it's like you go up to the door, or you try to do it. We could either do the go up to the door thing or just anything. But the thing beeps, and because you don't have to be a silent protagonist, you be like, Miles, I swear to God. And then we just cut to the thing. It's like, hey, Shmendala, what's up? It's your favorite boy.
Ooh, I got one. We have the tiny version of the cannon, right? You throw a ball at me, right? It hits me. I'm like, oh no, my power. This turns into that. Be like, I thought this thing was a lot more powerful.
Well, you just drop it like it's a power up.
Yeah. No, it's like Super Mario. You get hit, it shrinks. Which means I would need to print one like twice this size. Like, I am fully powered. Prepare. It's like, you're not. It's not on my arm. It's more like just my entire
I was about
arm.
to say it's just your entire arm, and you're just like.
Anyway, we just flopped it out, and Sonics were like, God damn, shit.
That'd be silly.
It would be.
But yeah, we could do a Schmendel a bit.
Yeah.
We could do a Schmendel a bit. If we were gonna do that, then I was like, I would have to try to mentally prepare the full-on ramble that I'm gonna do, because it's just gonna be just like that boat scene where I'm gonna just talk your ear off as the Chozo guy.
Just think of it. So, thanks for coming out, Erna. I hope you enjoy your 40 or 50, 90, and 64 gigs of DDR5.
And you're 2 months off.
Have a good one.